All right, good morning, my neighbors. Welcome to another episode of that BYTTT that you know and love. If you haven't hit the like, subscribe, and the bell button, this is a perfectly good time for you to go ahead and exercise those buttons on your keyboard. I would greatly appreciate it. That said, we got a couple things that I'm noticing. I played a little bit into this downside overnight. Kind of was playing around with my leap. Let's see, what do I sit right now? Does it say? Oh, it's gonna take a while to update. I'm in the top 17%. Let's go. I don't have 64,000, but it's good practice for you to go ahead and kind of train yourself to be able to handle some of your trades. So that said, this is going to be very interesting as we go into the day. Right now, we're putting a lot of pressure. I'm going to come over to the 5-minute and you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. This pressure is coming in hot and it is putting all the smoke and telling the market, hey, enough is enough. Let's adjust these right quick. And you can kind of see me pulling that back right there. Let's see if that holds over. Let me go get my other chart ready because I'm going to go ahead and get myself ready for a trade. As soon as I figure out where I put it. Where did you go? There you are. Let's put you in my lower register. Right there. My daily, you're gonna go up here. This day goes by. I did not draw any of my fib levels. I'm gonna have to get that caught up. Market's about to open in a few seconds, so be patient as we go ahead and adjust accordingly. And I did not log into my TradingView. Let me do that. I knew there was something missing. A little under the weather, but it's gotta go. All right. Oh, why are you over there? Go over here. All right, looks like market is open. We're getting a deeper drop already. I think they really want to get through this mosh pit that's right there. It's probably going to be really, really tough. If we come over to the 45-minute, it looks a little different. And that is where I want to short. I'm going to just do one little tiny contract. See if it'll give me something nice. I'm a nobody. Don't look for my stop loss.
You going in already?
I've been targeting this since 4 o'clock this morning, so I'm already in. $300. Come on, just fill the rest of the fair value gap on my 45-minute. I'm looking for it to get through this area here. It's gonna be a toughie because y'all saw what that 5-minute was doing. It's taking its sweet time. Come on, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Come on. That order block is tough. Thought we'd get a better response than that. Come on, baby. Alright. Lost 500 on that. I was up like 300, but I was looking for the rest of the fill. Jerks. They are such jerks.
Yeah, they turned around and went right back up.
Yeah. I guess what I should have did is locked in that 300 and then come back for the rest. That's what I should have did. That was a toughie. I was willing to risk that. All right, so we get a little bit of a retracement here. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little bit of position. Now, we've been dropping all this time, so I am not surprised at all on this pushback up, because right here, like I said, it's a bit of an order block, but that 45-minute does look like they want to fill through. If I go to a 2-hour, you'll see it a little bit differently, but we do have this imbalance that they are testing in itself. So we'll see at this point what they're going to do. Just be patient, and then we'll find another trade somewhere else.
That's right. Let's get it.
All right, so they're trying to break through my first deviation here. There's a sweep here, but let me see something. We're so far away from the VWAP. I think they went ahead and did that pullback because of that. I'm sorry, I sound very under the weather. I apologize, but I'm gonna try to minimize my talking, that way I don't annoy y'all. Where's my VWAP?
Nah, you don't sound crazy, yo.
I don't sound crazy, or?
No, I wouldn't have known unless you told me.
Yeah, I'm very nasally right now. I'm pretty much freaking mouth breathing, which is annoying. Look for a level at 120 for a possible rejection. 111, 120, somewhere around there.
How you feel about that Netflix split?
Oh, is it official yet?
Look, I just went and it's $100.
That's probably why we're getting a push up. People are piling into Netflix. They're gonna get their wig taken, because I always know after a split, we should get a pullback from the investors that were in earlier. Alright, so if you haven't been on the show, we do the opening range, and the opening range is very simple. So assuming that this is our opening range, we would have ourselves a bullish above this line. Stranger danger sits at 25,029, and then you got that level right there. We're not getting a rejection off of that 120. No, that's not good. I thought we would get a rejection here. Come on. No rejection. No rejection. This is going to affect my PA. Come on, baby. Give me my rejection. That's as far as you're going to go? Yeah, they are breaking retest. Oh, yeah, they broke a retest. Damn it, man. They are really affecting this. That was my rejection point. Oh, no. I should have played the overnight. I did so much better on the overnight than I did on today. This day looks like a 5-minute opening range breakout. That sucks. They kidnapped it. We're going right through, even though we have sell side liquidity. They're going for all the sell side liquidity. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Oh well. So, still waiting for this. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, that's what happens when you're under the weather. All right, there we go. All right, I am back. I apologize for that. I'm gonna take a little step away. That's crazy. It just blasted right through and went straight to VWAP. I thought it was gonna leave VWAP alone. A lot of buying pressure just stepped in. Yeah, I was targeting this. They use that as such a bounce. That's what's funny about fair value gap. Sometimes they use it as bounce areas, and this was a perfectly good bounce. Especially that we had broke through this neckline here. I thought we was gonna just continue. All right, patience. Wait for the next setup. I guess it's probably an option day today. That's why we'll probably operate today.
I'm doing a Tesla call, but I set a tight stop because I want to stay in the green.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the setup to be finished because it looked like they're trying to do multiple things here at this block here. It's like they're trying to get to the 200 level, but we'll see. Yeah, a little bit of a rejection here. Might be pullback for them to try to push back up, but let's see if they grab liquidity here.
all my calls are green for the moment.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just being patient right now. I'm just vibing, waiting for this 15 minutes to be finished. I guess we're getting that pullback now. So let's wait for a 5-minute close above. That way we can go ahead and take an option contract to that direction. Let's get myself relatively ready.
I think that may be to the downside.
You think so?
I don't know. It seemed like it might just be setting up the bulls.
The funny thing about it, this whole entire pullback was questionable, but market does what the market wanted to do. So we gotta, I think maybe get back to 233. I think that's what they're doing because they just put in a fair value gap and they're trying to buy the dip already, which is a little weird. But this might be accumulation, so that way they could go ahead and trap the bears that just stepped in. So just be patient. These contracts are so juiced. I knew this order block was going to be tough, but I didn't think it would be this tough. All right.
Oh man, boy, I get out too quick.
Looking at the. Oh, why? You got out?
Well, I've taken profits twice on Tesla, but I'm getting out too much. But we can go over that later or some other time. I think I'm still in CVS and waste management.
Okay.
But they're not moving like how Tesla is moving.
Looking for us to tap this area right here at 27.
Look kind of vertical, doesn't it? Wow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. That's the 27 I was talking about.
I don't know where to get back in now.
Well, don't panic now.
Right. Maybe I can get back in at 410 or something. I don't know, but I messed that up. I think I was on too low of a time frame. Wow. Six green candles in a row. It should be a red one coming up soon. Come on.
Nah, it doesn't operate like that. Like right now, I got a nice little piece on that upside, but it came back and kind of hit my trail stop, so I'm not in it anymore. But I knew it was gonna have some tough times here, so that's why I wanted to get out of that position. Now we could blast through it, but I'm just being patient. So I want to see if this gives a sense of a reversal here, knowing that we are kind of like in that bearish straight itself.
Yeah, this is this crazy vertical. What I'm looking at on 5 minute.
Yeah, it's pure vertical.
Yeah. Very far away from me to try to buy far from the EMAs. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe I'll take a nibble.
All right, so I sold my position right there. I don't know if we're gonna blast through it. If we do, we do. But if we don't, looking for this day to come down very violently, kind of like this is a high jump, and then we're gonna get ourselves a massive drop to the downside. Let's see how this goes. So they took out this level. They took out here and here.
Scared me into getting in. I decided not to get in.
All good. Listen, not everything is meant for you to get in.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Man, look at what it is. It's still going.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't stand it. for my patience now.
Yeah, likewise. If this thing splits 214 and go back down, I'm gonna try to play this down into back into this range here. I think we're gonna be coming down because this was a massive move to the upside. I know they're trying to recover a whole bunch of stuff, but just being patient.
I mean, it gets kind of frustrating because I want this price action 4 or 5 days ago.
No, it's not frustrating. No, you can't. Don't do that. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. This is not a frustrating type of move.
But when I wanted it to do this, it wouldn't do it.
No, the market's gonna do what it wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Always remember that. Don't let the market affect you. That's what they want to do. They want to punch you in the face. Like right now, I was targeting this level over here, and I thought it was gonna get down to this base. And for some reason, they're putting this bounce, and it basically screwed my position up. So gotta lick the wounds. It is what it is, and on to the next one. That's it.
That's right.
That got me this time, but they're not gonna get me next time. So right now, I'm on options and just parking futures.
So what you gonna do to Qs?
Yeah, I'm taking a put here, trying to see if it's gonna break down into this area. I think we could probably come back to stranger danger because of this momentum. Let's see if we get that. They're trying to buy the dip already. Come on, I just stepped into the position. Don't you be disrespectful. Because when we made this downward trend, it's like they're doing V-shaped recovery type stuff. But if the opening range folks are out of it, this should just drop all the way down. That's my theory here. All right, so here we go. That's the move. Taking one off the table. Wait, what? Oh, that's BS. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna trade with this delayed power E-trade. They are tripping. Hold on, let me just get out of all my positions because that doesn't make any sense. Let me see something. I'm gonna reset it. Ever since Morgan Stanley got their hands on E-Trade, it has not been the same.
I ended up getting in the SPX put. It's just not printing the same. I don't know why.
Because the IV is not flipping the way it should. But I think this is them bringing it back down. is crazy. That they are charging for real-time data for options, while Robinhood doesn't charge anything. So now we're kind of like doing this trending move back down into here. We'll see if it can hold. I think when we broke under 200, it was a problem. I know we could probably do opening range refills here, but we drifted down kind of violently, and I feel like this fair value gap is the one that's putting pressure, and then we have multiple fair value gaps here on the bearish side that's putting pressure. And when we rejected this one right here, it basically just kind of gave a little bit of a warning, like we're not coming up this far, right? So they're trying to reload here so that way they could get back up there, but we'll see what happens. If we take out this low, this should be good. Let's get the rest of this fair value gap. I just took about 30% there. Still kind of rolling. Did the IV flip for you? It should have flipped. Giant?
Yeah, it did. I'm setting my stops and stuff now.
Okay, good. Good. A little upset at myself. Sit at 43%. See if we can get a continuation to the rest of this fair value gap. Did it touch it? No, it didn't touch it. Don't you dare. Did you really just do that? Come on, the fair value gap. The rest of the fair value gap before you do this little dance of yours. We're going to stranger danger.
I took my profit. My CVS calls is doing pretty good though.
Yeah, they just pushed this bad boy way up super fast. Wow, that was interesting.
Here you go. She's going back down.
They were just toying with it. They're trying to double bottom in here. That was a good reversal that we took from there. So I got like about 45% on it. It peaked out to like 90, but I didn't adjust it. So I walked away with like 56%. Oh no, 49%. They're trapping the bulls right now. There we go. That move. Here comes stranger danger. I should have had loaded the boat on all my accounts. I just did small amount because I was like kind of hesitant, trying to see if we was going to get the fair value gaps like that.
She wants her dad. Uncle. Yeah.
I almost got my contract in the money too. That's the crazy part about it. I had the 607 QQQ puts. But I take 49%. That's progress.
You ready for your oatmeal?
I think we're going to get another bounce here, and then they're going to go ahead and liquidate, but we'll see what happens. It feels like they're trapping the bulls. Maybe it's best I wait for the opening range to be the breakout here. That's a possibility.
You see, she's walking herself.
She is.
No. Let's go back to mommy's.
That's what happens when you try to take the baseball bat and swing for all the fences.
Mom says taking it down.
I've been on the downside. I already took it down a long time ago. I'm done with that trade though. Yeah, I went hammer. I had like about 10 NQ, and I just swung for it. And then I thought we were gonna get this whole fair value gap on that 45 minutes, which would have triggered here. I thought the bounce would have happened here. It was just a little bit earlier, and it created a whole entire cascade. I should have put my stop loss tight since I had just jumped in, but I knew that we was down and needed a pullback. So I just scaled in. Oh well.
We gonna get all that back and more.
Yeah. I'm just. There goes the stranger danger pop. There we go. Let's see what they get out of here.
I should have took that.
I told you stranger danger was gonna do something funny, cause
But
that.
I was still closing. I was still managing the downside plays I had at the time. I think.
Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna look for a rejection to happen soon. So let's see if we can find ourselves a rejection point.
I think I hear somebody.
Oh, Javi, that's Javi.
I'm in Mars.
Yeah, you need a new microphone. You sound far away.
I know, man. I don't know what the hell. Let me try something else.
Come on, baby. Let's get a rejection for right here. I should nibble right here. I should nibble. Because this candle's not finished. And see if we trap the bulls here. Well, I had 60. I said 607. So let me go with 606. I think I'm gonna go with that.
What you watching on TV?
Whoopsie.
Let me try something different.
You dropped it, Daddy. You dropped it.
There's the little one giant.
Oh yeah.
Keeping you busy, huh?
I'm telling you, she's a talker.
It's usually the girls that does that. All right, looking for a rejection, looking for them to fill back into that 25-100. If this thing does a strong rejection, because I don't think they're going to take this pivot here. I think they just came here to refill the bears. But we'll see. Right now, the bulls are thinking like, oh, this is our trend. This is what we're going to be operating with. So if we break this again and flip that candle, well, taking that nibble. Little
How do
nibble.
you guys hear me now?
Oh, way better. Way better. Way better. All right, I got 60 seconds left. Let's see what they do with this.
I'm waiting for it to break the stranger danger to come down.
That's what I'm looking for, because I think we're going to get that.
Once it breaks that stranger danger, I'm taking it.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
I mean, they with you, Javi.
We'll see if they can put a long wick on this one, because it looks like they're about to put one right now. They're trying to buy the dip.
Well, while we're waiting, I got a curiosity question.
Okay.
What's a reverse split? I know you guys were talking about Saturday, but
Reverse split is the company's trying to save their butts, right? So what they do, let's say you have 100 shares and they do a 10 to 1 reverse split. Now you no longer have 100, you have 10.
I know, I understand that part.
Okay.
That part is, how much money am I going to lose?
No money. It's just your valuation. It's just how much the pie divides. You know, you don't lose money. They're just the valuation of people start selling because they heard of the reverse split will be a problem. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on Tesla for that reverse split. I heard they were going to do some of that.
Yeah, because I'm doing 5 to 1 on Tesla.
5 to 1.
Yeah, 5 to 1.
So what is that y'all keep talking about Tesla? What is that?
Oh, that's a.
We've been talking about that for a month there, Giant.
Yeah, we've been talking for a little minute.
Go ahead and explain to them what it is.
So, it's an ETF that is leveraged, and they use options to kind of make money. They hedge it with bonds to kind of make sure that they don't lose any valuation. But you already know Reddit got their hands on it, so it's been very volatile recently. But if you dollar cost average, just like you normally do with any shares that you are purchasing, you should be relatively fine. And it's one of those that, you know, they pay dividends, strong dividends too, because it's like a REIT. They have to distribute all the dividends after management fees. So, yeah, I like it. I've been with it for November of last year. Right now, I was telling Javi, I made so much on dividends that I pretty much didn't pay for the shares. So I'm debating today if I'm gonna go ahead and chalk the deuces on them, but that's a big if. I don't want to. I like my dividends.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm kind of worried about what they're gonna do, because they gonna do that reverse, to me it's like a cosmetic. It's like a house. You know, you see a wet spot. You know,
Yeah, it's just clean up. That's all.
You just paint it over it. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking about taking it all out, wait till the beginning of next year, see what happens, and then buy back in.
But there's some companies out there that, you know, they have nothing but pure mold, and then they over here, instead of cleaning up the mold, they're basically wiping it down, and then they're hitting it with a coat of paint.
Correct. Just so you won't see it like we're done.
Just you don't see it, exactly. Come on, baby, break that stranger danger.
I'm taking it. Pick up that breaks down. But yeah, I'm thinking about taking it out next week.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about taking it out this week. I was debating it because I was like it's cash,
the
Jeff.
article. Well, the article I read, Tesla splits is on the 1st of December.
Okay.
That's what I read. Just double check on that, but that's what I read.
But the funny thing about it is, like, right now it's like, I know I was gonna long term hold it. That's the whole reason why I'm still holding on to it, because I'm like, yeah, 4 years, 5 years from now, I'm probably gonna still have this thing, right? So that's why I haven't got rid of it. But, you know, in my head, I'm like, you're a trader. Like, you already know, like, we're probably going into a sector rotation very soon, and it smells like one. So why don't you just go ahead and take the money and then, you know, deploy it into something else later on. So
I mean, you could always go back in.
I can always go back in. Exactly. So
until they get their stuff straight.
Correct. So that's what's been in the back of my mind, trying to decipher how I want to handle that.
Yeah.
That's the stranger danger. They just touched it.
The only reason I don't like really get out is because it's attached to Tesla.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting ready to go in.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for this 34 seconds, see how it closes under here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, looks like he's gonna have a tough time trying to reverse that. Oh no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, I'm in the position. Let's see if we can fill this fair value gap.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't close inside of the gap, but I feel a little confident about this, so we're going to see what happens. Right now, this is our position. This is what it looks like. We just need a nice little sweep to the downside, and then this thing is going to probably continue to the downside here.
Look at the fair value gap in the 1 minute.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm looking for us to get to 33. The problem is they can try to build an order block right here, and that's what's going to make things act very, very strange. Come on, enough of the pullback. Come on, enough of the pullback. There we go. Come on. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. All right. Let's take out these lows. Come on.
out. I'm out.
Yeah, I should get out too. I got a contract. That shit wrecking me.
It's trying to break the lows. That's why I said I was a little fearful that they might try to build an order block here.
Gotta take all my profit from today. Should have went a little further out.
There's the 100 level. All right, let's melt down. Come on. This thing's starting to flirt with putting a W pattern on some of these smaller time frames, especially in 1 minute. Come on, baby. Elevator to the floor. Come on, we're going to 955.
Please keep going down. Shit.
John, you sound frustrated a little bit.
Hey, this is a safe space.
It's all good. We just gotta sweep this buy side liquidity and get to 25.50, and then we should be fine. But again, the market could do whatever it wants, so there's nothing we could do. I'm kind of wanting to adjust that there, but we gotta make a lower low first.
I'm so glad to see that red candle, man.
Yeah, it's gonna get bigger and redder. That's what I'm thinking because of the original momentum from the previous night. I don't think they could recover the entire day today, so that's why I want to play to the downside. But like I said, you see how they keep using stranger danger as a bounce point, so that's the tricky part about this. But that's the risk that we chose. This is the game that we chose. Let's see if they sweep the liquidity again. I gotta rebalance my 45-minute fair value gap. I mean, this is my target. I've been trying to target that, which is this here. That's what I'm looking for. They're being tough about it, eating up data on contracts, trying to play this up. So right now we got a bit of a micro trend that's being disrespectful like this. Let's see if we can liquidate them like they liquidate them here. That's this one, and then this is the micro trend here. So these are our levels right here that we're looking for. Oh, come on now. Very tough to hold on to this, but I'm holding on to it using my profits from earlier today, and seeing them try to build this base here right here. That's not a good sign. There's my pivot point right here. Now they're going for the other fair value gap. And that sucks. That sucks. As they try to get to here. What time is it? We're going to get another 30-minute candle. It's a long wick inside bar. No real control for upside, so hopefully that's the reversal, but we'll see. We will see.
Let's see. You ain't anything else?
No, nothing yet. I was gonna go run through some tickers, but I'm just being patient on this trade setup because I'm thinking we could get a rejection at this fair value gap, but just
Yeah,
a
still
just a
waiting.
toughie because they're trying to get another opening range breakout. So it just depends on where the bears are.
I would love to see him.
I know, right?
Well, we just do this jump highlights.
Yeah, that's why I said I was fearful. If we start to create an order block, this can cause problems.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom.
We're at the VWAP. They're trying to reject it from there, but they're being a little difficult. Like I said, they're eating up theta on contracts right now.
Yes, sir. Like Pac-Man.
Nom, 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 nom. Yep, exactly. Exactly. All right, so
remember the song?
we're back into the order block. So it looks like we're gonna fill into here. But go ahead. What you were saying, Javi?
No, the song Pac-Man.
I don't know the whole song.
I know, but you know it? You heard it?
I heard it before. Yeah.
I got a pocket full of quarters and I'm heading to the arcade. Dum, 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 dum.
No, I don't know that. You're gonna have to send it to me.
I didn't send it to you. Oh, you son of a bitch.
All right, they're about to touch the bottom of the order block here. They might try to bounce it here. All we need to do is just sweep this level right here, and then we could fall right to bearish line, and then that would then turn this into our pivot, and then we'll go down. But this has to break first. This one right here, and it is almost broken. Now break the other one. That's a lot. That's strong momentum. Break the other one. That's this one right here. Break the other one.
I'm gonna go free range. Free range.
Break the other one. Come on, break the other one.
I'm not even breathing over here.
I know. I had to. You heard me go. I had to tell myself to breathe. Break the other one.
Oh.
Come on, break it. So we penetrated, but we didn't break anything.
It's going down. Come on. It's going down. Don't let it down. Don't let it down. Come on, don't let me down. Go. Oh, I'm sorry, shoot. Anyway, sure, family.
We closed inside inside the order block, so we're probably gonna get one more wake test of it. We need them to capture because that's all the buyers that just stepped into the game there. We did close above stranger danger, but it's having a hard time getting back under it. We needed to break stranger danger.
This one candle, one big candle down. That's it. That's what I'm asking you. Down. Not up, down. I'm done for the day. If this doesn't go my way. Oh, where, there. I'm just dancing. That's why they play primary tennis, because they just suck my winner.
Yeah, it's just dancing, man. I'm telling you, I'm tempted just to take this $40 loss and get out of the way.
I'm trying to be patient with it, so I'm still in it, but it's that's why I said I was afraid of an order block forming on top of strange danger, because that can cause some problems. But I think we could get an extension from here, but they're making it real difficult to get that extension.
It doesn't bounce off the mirror now.
And there's the 100 level.
I mean, everything shows indicator goes down except for the down market. Right?
The thing is that overnight session makes me question anything to the upside. That's why I am a little shocked that we are doing this right now. I did expect us to test opening range, and since we are under here, I really felt like we could just pour it out to the downside, and at least they'll sweep here and then go back up. But just a tough one. Let's just call it a spade. You gotta be able to hold on to some of these things, and
you're right.
And it just sucks to try to hold on to these things, but we all want explosion, and then after that explosion number 2, and then boom, and then $10 million down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we always want to get, but I got things that's pointing to the downside that is just waiting for it to just finish its downward move, and they're just buying the dip, and you can't do much about that. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is now quite a few minutes here, and we're like fist fighting. If we could take this wick, because I think this wick is part of that.
Jeff, just make it go down, man.
Yeah, this stuff probably go down.
My button's broken. I used to have it, but back in the days, you know what I'm saying. But I try to press it. Hold on, let me try again. Let me try to press it.
Remember that button from Office Depot?
Yeah, that was easy. Yeah, that one. Yeah, sorry. I ain't got no batteries in it. It's not cooperating.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. I don't get that button under your desk somewhere.
Is this a bear trap, Jeff?
I think they're springing a bear trap on the bulls, because if we reloaded this, then we should be good. I'm looking for a close under stranger danger in this. All right, sweep.
It's new candle, so come on. What's the
Yeah,
dancing
just
machine?
looking at this chart, I don't see anybody who really want to be buying some calls right here. I don't know.
I think the best price for them is here at 32. But I think they know if they let this momentum go, it can cause problems for them. I just need one extension, just one, not even something crazy.
I just need one big candle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just need one extension.
Come on.
That Wick's on the wrong side of the candle. Come on.
Well, we got a long wick on here, so I think they are a little paranoid for the most part, and they're trying to buy the dip here, and we just need enough momentum to go ahead and grab the liquidity from here and here. These are my 2 points.
But there's a fair value gap right below it.
That's what they're using a reload, because the fair value gap actually is here. So they're using the fair value gap as a place to add for their position. So we need them to give up the fair value gap so that way we can go ahead and bleed it dry. But fair value gaps can be bounce areas too. We close outside the order block. Let's see if we can get one more push here. Just eating up all the theta. Just eating up all the theta.
Come on.
Here's our 15-minute chart. This is what it looks like. That's why I thought we'll just go ahead and just melt down. But they're making things difficult. Here's our 30-minute chart, and this is the dance that we're doing. This is back-to-back 30 minutes where they're just bringing it back to this way. And then you got your 2-hour, which is the wick of here. But this is the one that made me concerned. This 45-minute, like, we bounce off of this fair value gap right here. And I'm looking for that to just melt down. But it's trying. That's all it can do is just keep trying.
Trying my patience.
We got under stranger danger numerous times.
Oh, come on. Really? Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Okay. This thing bounced
Seems
back
like
down.
they're gonna make you earn that downside.
Yep.
They're gonna see if you really want it or not.
Yeah, it's not coming yet. Not right now. Anyways. I had opportunities. I should have them.
We had an inside bar for a possible reversal right there. They just engulfed it. Even though we had an inside bar here and we engulfed it there, they're just...
I got it.
They're toying with it.
Now I should drop.
I
I should have known better. I broke my rule that so many wicks bouncing off. I should just leave it alone.
Well, I knew we got outside the range, so I had to see it through. So it is what it is at this point.
It's going to go down, but it's just not rigged.
Put it in one of these freaking order blocks, man. This is one of those order blocks when they do this thing it just eats up your theta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My contract's gonna get beat up here. We're gonna get beat up here because we just playing the range. Here's your anomalies, 1, 2, 3. And there's your close. We went through anomaly. Here's your close. Went through, and they pushed it all the way up here.
I knew better. I was greedy. I was freaking greedy. Damn, I was greedy. I knew better.
I know I'm losing money if SJ posted.
They probably gambled something real quick because it did build a base. Yeah, we just fell into this consolidation cycle.
Okay. You can't win, can I? I can't win. I'm done trading for today.
Yeah, nah, it's one of those moves. It's one of those moves.
Yeah, I'm done for the day. I lost 2 weeks. I mean, I could probably make it back tomorrow, but I don't think I can make it back today.
No, don't feel too bad. It gave us massive moves here, and then we went into consolidation. You just don't know when consolidation is just going to sneak up on you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was even trying to play the range, but I can't even play the range. I can't even play the range. I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing the 5-minute candle, and I don't have the patience to play the 5-minute candles.
Oh, well, what's your entry time frame?
Everything's 1 minute.
1 minute?
I do everything 1 minute except for evaluate the direction it's going.
Okay, so I'm okay. So you do 5 minutes to the 1 minute.
No, I do 1 hour. I set where I want to go, my bias. I set 15 minutes. Where have an idea. I take a peek at the 5 minutes to see if they all go in the same direction. But I play the 1 minute. and I get out of the 1 minute. So then I get back in. I play back and forth.
Got you.
In other words, I don't bad on the thing behavior.
Well, the 5 minute range, it's one of those where you play it to the bottom of the range itself. That's the goal behind it.
I hear laughter,
I
baby.
just know. I don't know.
We closed
The
inside
one-
of the range again.
The 1 minute.
Last time we closed in the range, it gave us this red candle. We'll see if we can get that right now. Maybe.
I
Maybe
guess
not.
I guess what I'm saying is I try to do something different than I used to do. And
Grab liquidity.
I kind of fucked it up. That's the first way to put it.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
always remember, let the anomaly to happen first, and then when it goes in, play it going in. That's how I do it. Here's Stranger Danger again.
I don't agree with the terms. Are you ready to go? Come on. Let's dance our way out of here. Come on, little Jimmy. Yeah. You're not little anymore. You're big, Jimmy.
Looking for an extension here. Let's see if we can give it. The problem is these 15 minutes been put in wick after wick after wick, and they're trying to liquidate them, but for some reason people keep buying the dip right here, and right here. Let's see if the force has enough force. All right, here's Stranger Danger again. Blast the Stranger Danger. Come on, baby. One more extension. Come on, baby. We got 7 minutes left on this candle. I'm in a recording.
Sorry. I'm coming.
Didn't Daddy just tell you something?
What did Daddy say? You said somebody said it's ready, right?
This order block is being so tough. You just closed inside of it. I just need a 5 minute to confirm like this one.
Put it inside the garbage bag in my bathroom.
Yeah. Porque también cuando pongo oración, pongo con la H y luego me marca rojo que tengo bloqueado y dice es oración, pero sí no va con la H.
New 1 hour candle is coming very soon. We got 5 minutes until then. We have no explosion. Let's see if we can get a push to the downside now, because that was a massive sell-off at the end of that candle.
Come here. Drink. Drink. Fernanda.
They're trying their best. All right, YouTube, let me go ahead and let y'all go, and then we'll try this again tomorrow. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell button. That way that lets the algorithm know that I am bringing y'all some content. Today wasn't a great day, right? Small loss is always good than a major loss. So just don't sweat it. Just allow the market to come to you and you'll be relatively fine. So we'll try again tomorrow. We'll see if this thing is going to drop off or bounce. All right, y'all have a great day.